So, the past hour or two of your lives, or however long it seems to have been, time seems to have also become a rather tenuous construct, according to this being that was stuck in the middle of a ritual to pull him to some other dimension by some rather misguided individuals. And he informs you that you seem to be unstuck from whatever point in time that you came from, or at least the places that you each came from. And there's also that little issue to deal with memory loss. Not all of you are able to recall important bits and pieces of what your life was and the moments, seconds, minutes, days, weeks, months, even perhaps, leading into how you were trapped inside this little purple gem. And in return for a couple of favors for this large, charred skin and molten veins, this massive being who has identified himself as nomenclature, uh, he's willing to try and call in a few favors. He feels somewhat honor bound to at least offer some assistance. And as we had left off with the previous session, Montevos had decided to grab one of the gems and crush it, revealing the mangled corpse with of some sort of humanoid that is interspersed now with the purple crystalline growths and also the unrecognizable sack of meat that now is. And on top of that, one of the cultists seems to have also been kept alive and is currently slumped up against the central well of power. And members of this interesting campaign known as Avarice and Acquisition, what are you doing right now? Everyone who was watching just saw Antavos crush a gem with someone inside it.
He snorts. Better he's dead here than stuck in that arcane devilry. Anyway, shall we revel? Where is the drink, O great one?
He seems to be occupied with doing a couple calculations and looking around, surveying the damage to his uh, demi-plane. Just
Say, what happened to the large black furry? Where is the Catman?
and
Yes. Where is our companion?
nomenclature actually pipes up his head and looks over at you guys and says, "Huh? Oh, I found a job that he will be able to help me with. Here, at least. You needn't worry yourselves about what he does for me. You should worry about, well, I seem to have lost something important."
Expectant looks.
Oh, do go on.
It's my key ring.
Your key ring.
Yes, a thing that one puts keys on. Or in this case, in. It's a little bit of an important thing. Even if I get parts of my collection back, I won't be able to even access them. However, I think that he's looking around and the central area is littered with colonnades, and he takes one that's already been broken. He snaps off a portion of it, and you see him uh, running his thumb in his palm, and he's going to kneel down and offer each of you a item, which
Ooh.
is going to be called the Gallery Keystone. And I think I can just drop this into each of your guys's. Can I just drop into the characters? And then no, it did not.
You should just be able to drop it into their inventory.
Yes.
He's trying to reach his big meaty hands into all of our pockets.
No, he's offering for you guys to pick it up yourselves. That would not end well. Okay. There's
How do we
Damn.
know you're not as evil as these cultists?
How dare you! This is a divine being. Why would he be evil? They are the
Plenty of
gifts to us
divine-
from the gods.
Plenty of divine beings are evil.
Those are demons and devils.
It's because he's Cole. That's why. And he just goes back to writing.
Because he's cool or Cole? Like,
He's Cole. Duh.
okay.
Yes.
to Antavos nomenclature, or Cole, apparently. Not that he's going to actually go by that nickname, but as NPCs are wont to go in most campaigns with nicknames and such, he looks over at Antavos and he blinks and is about to say something, thinks better of it, and then addresses Naum and says, I appreciate your candid observation of how not to... Oh, what would the phrase be? Take things at face value, especially magnanimity. I am not a benevolent god, nor am I a god. I have power, sure, but, well, as far as being evil, I don't even know what the fuck these people wanted me for. Isn't that one of them over there? He's pointing over at the very worse for wear cultist over there. Oh no.
Could
All right.
I
Oh.
could I
Tread.
roll insight? Because he says the phrase he doesn't know why they came for him, and I have some doubt over that phrase.
Roll me insight.
I will roll you some insight.
And has everyone gotten the gallery keystone and their trinkets?
I have mine, yes.
Let me see.
Yes.
That would be an inventory, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I do not have one.
I do not, by the look of it.
I do have a gallery keystone
How did I miss
under equipment.
Mm-hmm.
That is not what I meant to do.
Under equipment. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me not look
Are
at
you
this
equipped?
quick thing.
Yeah, it's in the inventory tab.
Oh, I do have it. It's just that quick thing doesn't show it for some reason.
Yeah.
It's not a consumable or a weapon, so.
Ooh.
So I thought that...
Hey GM,
Yes.
how'd you like them apples?
Dag nabbit. So I will get to that in a second. So everyone has a gallery keystone. I'm assuming at some point everyone has gone up and grabbed one from his hand,
Mhm.
and it's
Mhm.
a smooth looking stone, the same ivory color as the colonnade next to the well of power, and it looks like a string has just been. The stone is formed around a string, and other than that, it's fairly normal looking. The string is long enough to wear it as a bracelet or around your arm, around your neck, what have you. And it seems to have enough to actually knot or braid into whatever kind of knot you would like to have, if you so choose to explore that. As far as the insight checks, okay. Naum, you've seen statues and portraits of divine and as well as infernal or abyssal beings having that immutable beauty or that divine stance that it's not knowable for mere mortals to comprehend, let alone one who is his face is split open with magma and burning hot eyes and a mouth full of uh, flesh that is looks like it's about to like start spewing like magma out of his face, but still somehow all put together. So he seems above board. Um, Zen Yada, you are able to weigh this being's uh, countenance, his words, and he is being truthful. He is not lying. He has no idea why this series of unfortunate events have led to these cultists or what have you invading his home, tossing him into the middle of the anchor to this place, and then try and force him to go somewhere.
Hmm.
Do with this information what you will.
I'm assuming this is right after he says, "I have no idea what they wanted to do with me."
Yes.
Then let us find out together.
And as he's saying that, Iontavos has stormed over to the guy laying on the floor and just one hand picks him up in the air.
Uh,
I do believe we're about to be a second murder.
Tell me,
what do you mean
scum,
second?
why would you
Second,
invade this divine being's realm?
Is it done? Did we do it?
What arcane devilry do you speak of?
Our, oh, this is only of the most utmost divine of rituals.
You lie.
Who are you? You're not the one that we were looking for.
Nay, I am a servant of the gods. I am here to uphold justice and good. You who attack this being here.
This wasn't the afterlife I was promised. You're
or my 72 virgins.
No.
we'll edit it in post. Uh,
Why did you come here? Speak, or I shall spill your blood like your companions.
he's looking up, and nomenclature looks like he's casting some sort of magics over the well of power. And then he looks over and sees you, Helene,
Mhm.
with a pleading, begging look in his eye.
Uh, Helene will just wander over to just next to where he's standing, and just look up at him expectantly.
What? Where are all my friends?
Oh,
I believe that they're all dead. And she just kind of gives a glance over to Yantivos and looks back at him and says, "If you don't want to end up the same way, I highly suggest you start telling us what exactly is going on here."
So, both of you, Yontavos, I want you to roll um it's intimidation still, right?
Should be, yep.
I want you to roll intimidation, and Helene, I would like you to roll persuasion,
Okay.
if you'd be so kind.
I will guidance mine.
Okay.
Am I able to do that as a strength intimidation, or would it be charisma?
Yeah, let's go with that. You're considering you are literally holding the guy up.
Okay. Let's do that. Come here.
Right. So, Antavos, you are definitely scaring this guy witless. However, he seems to be, as much as a person being held up in the air by an angry satyr can be, he's more trying to focus over towards the carrot club that is being wielded by Helene.
Why do I have a -1 in mine?
That's a question.
Do you have a negative charisma?
No. It should be a +1.
Your charisma is 8 for a -1.
Oh, yeah, you're totally right. Sorry.
Oof.
Totally right. Yes. My bad. I can read.
That's fine.
Antavos sees his eyes keep darting over to Helene, and you just see him thrust the bandit toward Helene. Fine, if you won't speak to me, speak to her. But keeps a firm grip on the back of his shirt as he sets him down.
So is this good cop, bad cop routine working with
Yes,
my
it is.
with my persuasion?
Good cop, bad
Yeah,
cop, child,
He has,
giant magma man.
he has decided that Helene is the good cop.
All right.
Probably a wise choice.
All right. So, and you had said to him, you'd better tell us what's going on or end up like your friends.
hmm
Well, we are listeners for the seventh bell, and it was our sworn duty to bring about an apocalypse and then a great reset upon our world, and we cast out our bodies and souls and energy to bring about the apocalypse?
What did you want with this being? She just gestures toward Cole.
I mean, he's big and scary and powerful. He fit the bill for apocalypse causing, doesn't he?
Clearly, that did not work in your favor.
Are all the soul gems still intact? Wait, you didn't come in with us here. Who are you people?
What do you mean, you people?
I stole it from me.
Antavos whirls him around to stare at him. I am Antavos, servant of the Garden Elves. servants of the gods, and you are but a mere whelp, mewling and prepared to die.
Carl!
Carl. Helene just reaches over to Yantivos and just lays a hand on his arm. Best not smash him to bits just yet. He may still have information that we need.
How much pain does this guy look like he's in?
He's hanging on by a thread. If you looked at him wrong, he would probably die.
All right, I would like to go up and offer him a swig from my brewer's supplies. Wait, I actually have a thing for this. Or how do I throw this into chat?
You should be able to.
Right click.
That I believe is Star Wars. This you should just be able to click the item in your inventory, just like drop it down, and then you can click the button Info.
Boom. So, additional insight when you treat anyone suffering from alcohol poisoning, or when you can use alcohol to dull pain. GM, can I use alcohol to dull this guy's pain? Alternatively, persuasion. Offer him a stiff drink, soften his demeanor a bit.
Sure, he's on death row. He'll appreciate it. Wait a second.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm rolling something.
Wisdom goes into medicine, if I remember correctly. So yeah, let's go with your offering of good drink. So this cultist, whose name is Carl, because that's the first name that came to mind, as he's shitting. Not he's, well, what are the machine servants races? Is that some sort of poison or sweet release from this hell that is not at all what we were told was going to happen?
Take of this and drink of it. This is my booze. I have delivered unto you.
Do it as often as you think of me.
Can I just use minor illusion to like summon the image of a cross behind him, make him look very immaculate as he's doing this?
Sure, go ahead. So he's
minor illusion with both sound and
my
image.
gourd.
Just so we got this all straight, we've got good cop, we've got bad cop, we've got child cop, we've got Jesus cop, and we've got magma cop.
Do you want gun cop?
Oh God!
Cop
Oh
too.
no!
Let us intimidate him through sheer just numbers.
I would like to cast No Knock Warrant.
No! And the hits don't stop coming. They just keep
Thank
on
you,
coming.
Bone, for interrupting that conversation.
I'm trying to run a session, but no, it's stand-up hour.
It's always been
stand-up
stand-up
hour.
He's trying
This
to
is
sneak
the
up
game.
on the other side of the wall. This sucks. Okay. Ooh. So he's being offered a drink. He is being, unbeknownst to him, made to look like he's up on a cross.
Well, more just like an immaculate look behind him, like glowing light and kind of like a aura of a divinity of like a halo of
Behind
sorts.
Zen.
Okay, yeah, I can play this.
Because yeah, minor illusion can do both. So it's gonna be kind of like bells ringing, almost like a chord, like a
As
light
he's
sound. And, yeah.
taking a swig and then a draft of your divine nectar, Zen, his nerves calm and he's almost hearing those bells and his worries are starting to lift away. sort of. The satyr is of an interesting aroma, but he's able to push that down. He seems a little bit more pliable.
Ptolemy kind of reaches forward and just tugs on the cultist a little bit. Mister, I don't know what you were doing, but my friend here, and he just taps the robot, he's the true one we follow. He's not really a god, but he does the right thing. He just kind of taps him like, I don't know why you're trying to bring about the end of the world, but you should tell us. It doesn't seem right. And I guess go for persuasion. Just
With
almost trying to
advantage.
convert him to roboticism. I don't know.
Convert him to
Roll
robot
persuasion with
Jesus.
advantage.
Okay. Persuasion. Let's see.
Oof.
Hey.
Hey!
I will start the cult of
Hey.
Zen.
Oh, no. First it squeezes, now it's Zen. And Pem, Avery, and Naum. Guessing two of you were investigating the bodies, and then Naum, you're looking around at the gems a little bit more.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to get a better look at these corpses over here.
Okay. There are various small accoutrements, like a couple of short swords and longer blades, little armor that hasn't been completely disintegrated by some of your other companions on them, and then some small change. I can get to that in a bit. And Shred,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at the gems a little bit more, or
Yeah, just taking a little bit of a nicer look. If there's
Okay.
anything.
how
of
would you like to
importance.
try and interact with it?
Let's see. Okay. I got a crazy idea. So I have this horn of summoning help. Can I use the horn to make noise in the gem to see what acoustic properties it has? Like, what does a noise sound like on the gem? Maybe that would help me figure out what the gem's really made of. How magical is it?
Horn of summoning?
Yes. It was from the background. As a city watch, there is a horn you can use to summon help.
Oh. Oh, it's the Reveille bugle. Got it.
Exactly.
So you're going to be dooting into the crystal.
I'm going to be dooting into the crystal, and I'm going to try my best to pay attention on what the sound quality is. Like, is it hollow? Is it solid? Is it like a crystalline lattice? Those are the things I'm trying to get for. Like, what's it
Okay.
inside the crystal? Because it looks like I
Roll-
can barely see in it.
Roll me investigation with that, and we will tackle the outcome in a second.
Mhm.
So, Ptolemy, you're talking to this cultist guy, and he's starting to nod along, and then seeing that his circumstances are really worse for wear at the second, he goes slack in Leontivos's grip. I see the error of my ways, and if you would let me, I would love to join your cult. Your... What did you call it again?
The following of Zen, the Zenful Fellowship.
Oh, right. The Zenfulship. Your Zenfulshipness. Please, please, let me be a follower of yours. entreating and
Any
holding his hands over to Zen.
Kind of a blank
any
slate,
may
this guy.
follow the way of the Zen. He's
Leave it.
completely oblivious to what you're trying to set up here. He's like, hey, if you want to join me in meditation, yeah, why not?
Can you not kill me now, please?
Killing you was never the plan, brother. We simply wish to know what your plans were.
Did you tell this one that? He's looking over at Antavos.
This one gets a bit giddy. Perhaps over-enthusiastic. In time, he will learn.
There's just kind of a blank look on Antavos' face as you're saying all this. His eyebrow kind of raises quizzically. I am happy with who I am right now, Robot Man.
Excellent. Self-contentedness is hard to come by. You have begun your journey already.
What do I do with this one?
Now,
Shall he die in combat gloriously? Or like a dog? Begging for his own life.
he is vanquished. There is no need for further violence.
Nomenclature at this point yells, "Ha!" And then everyone hears, "Doot!" as Nahum decides to blow his horn into one of these crystals. And all around you, you hear the same note "Doot, doot, doot," through each of these crystals.
Oh no.
They are very quiet echo from each of them that gradually goes away. However, it's easy enough to tell that there is no echo coming from the space around you except from each of these crystals. What was that? Booms a voice.
Dolby surround sound. Sorry, I'll stop the Zoom comedy hour.
Open mic night.
God damn it.
Nahum's gonna put his horn away, and then he's just gonna try and knock on the crystal like you'd knock on a door to see if he can get that similar vibration going out again to everyone. Completely ignoring, like he heard the guy saying, "What are you doing?" But he would like to know exactly what's going on. He doesn't think that any harm's going to come by.
Everyone else, what's your reaction to this?
I'm too busy looking over the bodies or pyramids.
Actually, we have one of the instigators right here. What can you tell us of these crystals, brother? Why do they echo like a set of speakers at an open mic night?
I don't know exactly. I wasn't the one to get them. That was one of the higher ups.
Ptolemy just shouts echo into the crystal he's near.
That's actually the shattered one that I
Oh.
broke.
That's the dead body. That
Yeah.
looks
Never
like
mind. He goes to one that is not broken. And he goes to one where the horn was blown into, kind of just assuming that's the one that works in that regard, and just shouts echo into it and sees if he can hear anything.
there's no response from any of the crystals.
He looks visibly disappointed.
Antavos picks up the corpse and turns around to the bandit. Then who is this man? Holding the corpse out at arm's length.
Well, obviously he's dead.
Why was he trapped in these crystals? What have you done to him?
We used people, souls, to fuel the ritual. And if you didn't come with us, and there's 1, 2, he's counting out the amount of people around. Oh, I guess they were broken or something. That would explain it.
So you do admit it? Using
Huh?
vile wizardry to trap the souls of living beings in crystals to fuel your evil rituals.
I thought that was obvious. But I am a changed man. I follow his zenfulness. And he's trying to go over to Zen and sort of bow and sidle up to and kind of bump into for protection.
Antivos drops the corpse, and you see him heft up his maul and start walking toward him.
Is there like death in his eyes? Can I
There's
insight check on Tavos?
You don't need to. You can tell. There's a steely glare in his eyes. There is no hesitation in what he's trying to do.
Helene? Your
Uh,
thoughts?
Hold on.
Move aside, robot metal man. This man needs to die.
I'm gonna cast sleep on Yantivos.
He is
Might get
vanquished.
you murdered by him.
As you're sneaking up on us, like, he is vanquished. There is no need for further violence.
Okay, so we roll 5d8 to see.
How does this work?
You should just be. It should ask you to roll 5d8. If you click the word sleep in the chat, it'll drop it down. You should be able to click one of the 5d8s that's there.
Yes.
Not enough. I have 25 HP.
Damn it.
Where are you targeting as well?
Just Yantivos.
Because it extends 20 feet.
Oh,
Oh,
So
can
it's
it?
going to hit the ascending order, according to this. So it's going to hit the if you put it targeting him, it's going to also potentially try to affect Cole, the cultist, and Zen. And
Can I
you're-
not just choose to target only Yantivos, or?
It
You-
starts with the creature has the lowest current hit points.
You could just by centering it like here. Well,
It's
no.
it's a big AOE.
Yeah, it's
It
a
is.
20-foot
Alright,
radius. So you're
fine.
gonna include people in it if you don't target it in a good spot.
Feel free to include me. I'm like 90% sure I'm immune. As I am a robot and cannot sleep.
You're
The
Your
You're
friend is gonna fall
immune.
asleep.
you're not an undead. Technically, it would affect you.
Yeah,
Okay, you-
elves, though.
it is magic.
Oh, well, okay. I thought that
Holding
I
down
could just.
Windows power button.
Okay, then can I retcon that then, because I really thought that I could only just target Yantivos. I don't want to get everybody else in this.
Yes, I will allow that.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
King of Crimson.
So,
So-
is there
okay,
something
so-
else you'd like to try? Maybe talk him down.
Yeah, sure. Hmm.
Alert the cop who's
Yeah.
using the horn.
Cuckoo! Damn pigeons!
There's no way that I could do it on the map, but I'm going to just try to stand in between Yantivos and Carl, and just look at Yontavos, just completely stone-faced, and just tell him he may yet still have information that we need. You can't go around just smashing things at will. We have no idea where we are or why we're here. I don't even think that we know who we are right now. It does not benefit any of us to just start smashing things for fun.
Antivos leans down. You certainly have fire, little one. We can talk about that after I kill this man. Starts to push her out of the way.
Oh, fuck it.
So-
Okay. Helene is going to take out her shield and her mace, and she's just going to stand in a defensive position in front of him. Not until we finish questioning him.
And it looks like there's enough time for that after I seem to have been able to actually use something I've been waiting to use, Nomenclature says, and he reaches over to pick up the cultist guy, and then he puts him on top of the gazebo, which is like 30 feet up in the air, and Carl goes, there's nothing to hold up on up here. Ah! Right, who wants to go on a trip?
A trip where?
A little contract, I think someone would call it on other planes as an insurance policy. I was able to divine the location of my keyring, and I need you to go retrieve it for me. All of you.
Why is this keyring so important?
One second. It's important because I don't keep spares of things I usually don't need of. It's not a great policy for a being like me, but I'm lazy. And I had to stay here just in case my abode decides to start breaking apart again. Consider this your first assignment. And all you need to know further about that is it's a key to getting you back home.
Out of character, do we actually know where we're from at this point? I thought our memories were still pretty foggy.
That they are.
And where is home for all of us?
I don't know. But that's why you're helping me, so I can try and go to find out. But the service isn't free. Especially not for some of the favors I need to call in to try and investigate how this happened and how I can prevent it in the future.
Well, if you say so, Great One, then on we must go. Companions, we have another great adventure ahead of us. Grab your arms, your gear. We shall celebrate when we return.
The first journey of the Fellowship of Zen, or whatever name we come up with.
Name still pending.
I'm sure we can adjust the name accordingly.
I am pleased to see you too have taken up the ways of tranquility.
He looks at the cup. I'm still too young for that.
I'll whip up a special vintage just for you.
Grape juice.
AK wine you just shake up real hard.
All right, well, if you would all be so kind as to step on the edge of the well there, I will open up a little portal and just make sure you don't lose the little stone that I gave all of you.
Actually, before we go, I wanted to know: is there any like of the bodies we're looking at? Do they have like any defining like armor or symbols on them?
Um, actually, yes. Each of them appears to be wearing a ring. All the same symbol. Though, I can tell you right now, it's an obscure one.
Ooh. Is the ring removable?
Would you like to try?
Ooh.
You can certainly try.
Avery, I'm gonna try. Or actually, can I? Okay. Can I?
Yes.
Uh,
I
what
don't
can I?
think anyone's given their names yet.
You're right. What kind of checks can I do for this? I don't want to just pull it off. I've learned my lesson from touching. In a past life, I've learned my lesson from just touching random rings.
My precious.
You learned that from a previous life.
I don't want to. I don't want to just go willy nilly touching things. You know, doesn't end well. What checks can I do to see about the safety of this ring to remove it?
If you would like to see if there's a magical presence on the ring, you can roll me Arcana.
Ah, okay.
If you'd like to manually touch it with your fingers or other appendages, you can roll Investigation.
Investigation.
Why are there all these markers?
I don't know. That's what I was.
Targeting. Go to the drop down the little targeting thing and just make a drag box anywhere that isn't on a token. So it will be
Oh, that's not good.
Game Master and probably Reyna.
I am drawing squares and nothing.
You've got to go
Nothing's
click
happening.
the select targets tool up in the top left.
Oh, select targets. There we go.
And then same for whoever's the purple, which I believe is Game Master.
Hmm. Why is... Oh, it's gone. There we go.
Why do I still have one?
Because he's targeting you. Prepare to die.
I forgot how to make it so you're not targeting someone.
Just literally the same thing we just did.
Permanently aggroed on them.
Click select targets, do a drag box that anywhere that isn't a token.
There we go. All right. So investigation, Pem. You are moving your fingers over, or you're moving your fingers over the ring. You're looking at the hand, moving it around. Aside from the fact that this guy is very, very dead, um, whatever your conceptions of that state of being are, you touch the ring. You start to slip it off. And breathe a sigh of relief. It is just a plain old ring.
Whew. Red hooded man, take a look at this ring. Is there? Do you recognize the symbol? It's quite obscure.
No, I don't recognize that symbol. Or any of these symbols, in fact.
Wait, do the rings have different symbols?
All the same.
Not the same. Hmm. What does the symbol like? I don't know. What's the general shape of it?
It looks like a curled horn of the instrument variety.
Instrument variety.
And if you were overhearing the previous conversation, the group had called themselves the Listeners of the Seventh Horn. Seventh Bell, excuse me. I totally know what these groups are. All right. And at some point as you're going through that, then you hear nomenclature or Cole. Let's go with Cole. That's eventually just what his name is going to be. We all know it. Hear him call everyone over and say, "All right, well, no time like a present."
And I'll just hang on to that ring because it could be useful later, or it couldn't. Who knows?
Step at the edges of the pool, all of you.
Question: Is
Yes.
Kyle coming with us?
Carl is stuck on top of a column that is broken.
To keep him out of mall
I'll
smashing
take
range.
that as a no.
New brother guy, be nice to Cole. And Cole, don't smash him, okay?
Come,
Be good
little.
while we are away, brother.
And speaking of smashing, horned man, best leave that smash things first, ask questions later attitude behind.
My name is Antivos, and I will
That's
smash what I
wonderful.
and as I will smash what I choose to. Should something prove evil, it shall not stay evil. It will be dead.
Well, my little horned friend, you may want to be a little bit more discreet about that where you're going.
Hmm. My sister was better at that than I am. I think. I had a sister. Did I?
He
Where are we
gestures
going?
over. He gestures over at the well.
Right.
Naum, Avery.
So we're going to the well. To the well.
Yeah, the big glowy thingy in the center.
Well, there's no time like the present.
Right. Well, this little portal, he's cracking his knuckles, should drop you near where my effects are located, and if I'm understanding correctly, this is on one of the layers of the Nine Hells.
Oh, good.
The little
Beautiful name.
thing that I've coined the Gallery Keystone, clever if I say so myself, should let you blend in with the locals enough that if no one looks too closely, you should be fine. Just find my keyring and come back. Yes, one important thing. When you do find it, there's something important that you must say to it before approaching. This is very important. You need to say, make sure before approaching it to say, like this voice, when you have an empty house, think mouse. In that tone. It's
Oh god, it's a house of mouse.
What the? When you have
If
an empty house, think mouse.
yes, in that exact way that I just tried saying. I know it's a bit difficult considering I'm so much larger than you,
Damn it!
It's an important distinction. We'll all know. We'll know exactly how to do it.
Oh, God.
Right, and as soon as you're able to find my effects, you should be able to, I don't know, link hands and then think happy thoughts. Or think of coming back here, and the stones will do the rest. Right, everyone ready?
For glory.
And he puts out his hand. There's a shimmer, and it looks like it's like a sheet of a mirror opens up in the space above the purplish crackling energy, and it covers the entire space and is easy enough to try and jump into and or step. So
Immediately
who's
jumps
first? Okay.
Of course he does.
Doesn't trust magical
Natural.
devices. Jumps into a portal. We have the
Roll.
reverse witcher.
Roll. Okay, Ontivos is first. Roll me a 1d10.
Rolling a 1d10.
Who's next?
Victory! I win!
Who's
Uh,
next?
Go ahead, go ahead.
He very patiently just sort of floats in and drops down.
1d10.
Is there
Basically,
an easy way
everyone's
to
going to
do
be.
that?
Yeah, it's just like in Star Wars. Next
No, I
to.
was looking because like, under the chat box, I was trying to figure out which one did it. Oh no!
Okay. Is it Helene next?
Yeah, she'll grab the pendant around her neck and just take a deep breath and then step on in.
1d10.
Oh no!
Yes!
Higher's worse.
The fiery lass
Let's
is
go.
with me.
You know, I gotta
Okay.
say, looking down, it's actually it looks pretty deep. It's a bit of a fall. It looks like.
Can I push him in?
Yeah.
All right.
You
I
know,
like that.
maybe we should go somewhere. Maybe we should find a different way. Does anybody have a spell of slow fall or something?
I'm going to nicely get my hand behind his back, Pem's back, and then kind of push him in. And I'll jump right after, kind of looking back at
Okay. Pem,
child.
1d10. Okay.
Oh, good.
And leaving Avery and Ptolemy.
Ptolemy just kind of looks down, looks a little frightened, looks back at Cole. We'll be back soon. Okay, Cole? And then just jumps in.
As you're jumping in, Ptolemy, you see the faintest crack of a smile before it disappears. Okay. Leaving Avery.
Not the first time I've jumped off of something. Yeah, he's gonna just sort of walk off, fall face first into it.
I was gonna make the obvious Assassin's Creed joke, but then I realized you're not Nillion, and
character.
Nillion's not you. Yeah.
Okay, 1d10.
Okay. Yes, I'm trying to remember how to roll it.
My pseudonym Ezio.
So what are the odds? 2 10s, 2 4s, 2 5s.
Ezio.
Is it /R?
Underneath the chat box, you should see a
Oh.
whole bunch of dice. It's the fourth one. And then you'll click roll. A another
What are these
5.
rolls? 10, 4,
Jeez.
10, 5, 4, 5, 5.
We're an average kind of group. Except for you,
Okay.
two high rollers.
Yeah.
I am anything but average.
Oh dear.
I
Alright.
am
Pretty
afraid.
large.
What?
I am excited, and I think I have an idea what's going to happen.
Okay, so
We go
Keep
through the
going.
portal with 40 or 50% respectively of our bodies intact.
so Curious Voyage. I just activated it, so that means it pulls everyone, or
We do not have vision on the sea.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
I am
that is
still
by-
loading in.
that is by design.
we are floating in the void.
And we're dead. The option was to not jump in the portal. We start next week.
Well, damn.
And 7 more crystals. And okay. So Treg.
Hmm.
Ontivos is able to go through. It's black for a couple of seconds. And then the place that you are shunted into, the space is, the smell hits you immediately. It's noxious. It's disgusting. And there's like this pale sheen of a green mixing in with the bright red of a facsimile of a sun. You are about 10 feet up in the air.
Did somebody
And
say sun?
you have, oh no, you have just a second before falling off the edge into what looks to be some sort of caustic bog, and what you're next to is a gangplank of sorts, leading to a little ship. Helene,
Uh-huh.
I'll get to you in a second. Sorry.
So Ontivos is standing on the gangplank.
No, he's falling, and he has like a second to grab onto the edge.
This will go well. Got it.
It was actually Zenyatta. Zen, you bamf onto the deck of a ship, although it's not quite any ship you've seen before, even during that fuzzy portion of your this fuzzy portion that you're missing. Although the smell and the sizzling of the caustic sea below, you don't quite actually observe it with your own eyes from onto deck, but it's very strange. Helene,
Uh-huh.
you also are shunted out into the void and towards the. You see a nice boat, this big old ship in front of you, and then it's beginning to fall as you also fall and are almost not able to catch the side of the boat. And you have a good front row seat to the magic that's protecting this thing from being melted in the bog. And
Mhm.
it smells absolutely awful. And Nillian, Pem is able to be shunted into space and bamfs on top of the prow of the ship. Little, not so much worse for wear, although hopefully the environs are not known to you. Shred with Nahum, you are in front of what seems to be a rowboat of some sort, and then there's something that's a bit out of the place. There's a wardrobe just sitting on top of the ship's middle deck.
Am I on the rigging?
No, that should be a grate.
Sounds good. It is random wardrobe with 4 hit points.
What?
I don't know
Goodness.
why. It tells me it has 4 hit points. Or 4 sections.
There's 4 tiles it's taking up. And then Avery and Ptolemy, thankfully, Looks like, Ptolemy, you're on top of the gangplank that is haphazardly extending between the ship and what looks to be a tower. It's magical in nature, so at least this thing is not moving anywhere. Leaving Avery, you're actually up towards a more familiar sight. Up above you on the quarter deck is a captain's wheel. So, Antivos and Helene, what are you doing as you feel yourselves falling through the air?
Do I have enough time as I'm seeing myself falling to be able to just react and rather than I don't trust my dexterity, which is I'm assuming is what I would need to reach out and grab a hold of this edge. Can I instead just misty step myself onto the deck of the ship?
Misty step.
Misty step.
So
I'm
I will
fate.
use that to flavor how you get yourself out of the sticky situation. So
Okay.
with your the sudden drop into free fall over a very sticky situation, you manage to actually catch some of the magical backdraft from the plane shift and are able to misty step without incident onto the deck of the ship.
Awesome.
Antavos.
How close am I at to the gangplank?
If you don't grab forward with your arms in the next half second, you will miss it.
Yeah, he's gonna reach out. He'll spin around, see this, and actually you see him just grab, almost instinctively, a javelin from the sheath on his back and slam it down in a grip onto the center of this gangplank, as far as he can in.
Okay. It shivers.
Do we all fall in the same time frame? Like, am I seeing him fall? Or is this before I
Yeah, this is
appear?
like one after the other. So,
Am I able to react quick enough to try and, like, help him up?
yeah, sure.
Then yeah. I will totally will just kind of run over and, like, try to grab his arm and, as best as he can, try to help pull you up. Don't think it's much help, but he tries.
Thank you, little one. I appreciate it. And basically, he reaches up to grab you and starts to pull himself, and just pulls you toward him. And,
Basically.
Thank you. I can get it from here. You see him pull
Do you still
himself
wanna roll,
up
like, an
on.
athletics check just to see what it kind of helps or no?
Flavor, sure.
Just to see if I'm actually of any help whatsoever, or if I'm just
Hey,
oh, it was close.
Oh.
All right.
too bad. So, yeah, you're actually able to stand your ground a little bit more than Antavos would probably be expecting of a small child.
Hmm. You are strong for a young one. That is good. Thank you.
You're welcome. I
Claps
just
him on
didn't
the
want you
back
falling.
hard.
Ow,
Oh,
you're really
Yes.
strong too.
Death saving throws. Oh, wait, no.
level 2 wizard is now dead.
1d4 friendship damage.
Friendship damage.
I appreciate the assistance. Where are we? Where has our great being sent us now?
Looks like a boat.
Yep, and just imagine that down here, I probably need to actually make a cell that this is actually sealed off with what looks to be like a ball of force. So people don't go on and trip into it. I am not doing a multi-tier ship. Thank you very much. Anyways, And as all of you are able to collect your senses, you see a wardrobe.
Antavos looks around, or calls out, "Is everyone here? Hello."
Sound off.
Present.
Over here.
What does it mean to be here?
He's here.
He's here.
Are any of us truly? He starts going off on a continue on as he goes off on this tangent.
Hmm.
If you quit, just asking questions mode, I'm sure you actually might be able to get an answer to your questions one of these days.
But what does it mean to receive an answer with no question?
But the nature of here is subjective, and therefore.
Yontavos, where were you before getting close to the wardrobe?
Okay, that's fine. Fine, that's fine.
No, where were you before that?
Here.
Okay, so
Ptolemy
get
and I
over.
were back there.
Yeah,
we both just walked to the deck.
yeah. You guys can go up next to Zan, but just be careful. I was looking over at something else.
Alright.
And,
Literally walked straight off the.
so I will say that everyone can gather, because I wasn't able to find a really nice ship that reflects this infernal plane, that the wardrobe is not of the same material or style as this ship. This one has more metal. It's more suited probably to war than it is anything. And then there's just this strange.
Question.
Yes.
In the first session, Antavos remembers seeing a flying ship with, like, magic. Is this anything like that?
Would you like to make me a
Yes.
trying to think.
A death saving throw.
Done.
Let's go with the history. Let's go with the history check.
Got it. History check it is.
Can Ptolemy roll Arcana on either the wardrobe or tower behind him to see if it's something magical that he may have any indication
Sure, on
of
the-
magical
you can
towers of
roll
sorts?
Arcana on the tower, the gangplank, the general
Yeah.
area.
He's more interested in that than he is the wardrobe, to be honest.
And if anyone would like to investigate and or just look at the wardrobe, you're able to do that.
I will do that.
If you're looking without touching, it is perception. If you're going up and touching it, that's investigation.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Rip him. Nice knowing you.
Oh, no. Nah, you know what? I rolled it. I'm going for it.
I'll guidance my perception as well.
Okay.
So devout.
Even though Pem said he'd learned his lesson from touching stuff, he's gonna.
Oh,
touch
that
this.
helped none whatsoever.
Okay, so let's go in order. Antavos, you are unequivocally, without a doubt, able to discern that this is a ship that is floating.
Perfect. Kind of claps a hoof down. Is this one of the seafaring vessels of the mortal worlds?
Ptolemy, you're able to discern that this is a vessel that is wreathed in magic, and you're able to actually pick out runes and glyphs along the sides that make it seem like it's bound to something or someone. And the tower is likewise it allows for the easy mooring of this type of vessel to that.
He's just gonna start tracing down the runes in his book. Not
Okay.
necessarily with any intent to be able to like replicate them, but he's just gonna try for fun. That's what he likes.
Okay. And so, just so Pem and Zen, you're gonna try touching the wardrobe to investigate it.
Yes.
Oh, was that the touching check?
Yes.
Investigation, yeah.
All right,
Perception.
I'd like to do
That's-
perception instead,
Okay.
seeing as I am currently lost in thoughts and I do not want to move from where I am currently sitting. I will look over.
Okay.
I already rolled investigation. I refuse to back off on it.
Okay. So, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Helene
Uh huh.
and is it just Helene? You're able to ascertain that this is indeed a wardrobe or an armoire. It's a very, very large one, but it doesn't seem to actually be the size of carrying things for the sort of being that Cole is. And followed by Avery as you're pressing onto this object. And then likewise Pem. Pem, you're just, this feels like wood to me. Avery, are you
Yeah.
able to read?
Read in general or read a certain language?
Infernal, Draconic, or Celestial?
Let me check very quickly. Celestial.
Okay.
The first time in all my D&D games, it actually became useful.
So
Word.
you're able to actually trace your fingers along uh, one of the open tracks of the wardrobe's door, and you're able to find words scrawled into it in a nice golden filigree. And it says, contents partially insured by the Bank of M.A., and then parts of it's scratched out, Z.O., Mother Scratch, P, scratch, scratch, M, scratch. It looks like this has been messed with, and recently. Then
Amazon exists in this world too.
so Zen and Naum, you're also able to see from where you are some of this script that's written on it, and you're kind of far away, so you're not necessarily able to read it, but there definitely is some sort of writing on this wardrobe.
If I got closer, could I read it?
You would, except you guys also notice that you're not alone on this boat.
Mhm.
Yeah, Avery takes a picture of the celestial writing while this is going on.
You notice that we are not alone on this boat.
Would you like to elaborate? Okay.
One second.
No.
I sense we are not alone on this boat.
What does it mean to be alone?
Oh my god.
I see dead people.
All right.
Aren't we all alone, Zen?
So, Naum, you're probably
In a
most
sense.
your days as
cutting out.
a
But continue.
security officer.
Mm-hmm. Constable, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're a little compressed on the audio.
yeah.
But yes, as the
be
days as a
because Steam
constable.
decided to try and hog the 2 megabytes. And the second as I kill things that are eating my data. That danger sense at the back of your mind is beginning to trigger as you start looking around, and Zen, as you're trying to parse out a deep thought, you feel that inner peace begin to be disturbed by malevolence around you, as at various points of the ship, and also inside this rowboat, these people,
Oh, holy
these
hell.
things have been quietly hoping to not have you notice them.
Hey, Rakdos.
If you basically sat on the edge of the rowboat, just sitting there with these things behind.
Yeah. I am gonna need everyone to roll initiative for structured time,
How do we not
especially
smell these things?
as one of these creatures inside the boat says, "Ah! Why didn't it eat them?"
Oh, great goblins! We gotta kill them.
Quick
Wh-
question.
what the
Are
hell?
These,
All these dies.
are any of
I-
these fiends?
I think they all go before us. So I have a new character already made.
Oh, there's just a bunch of dice.
Haha!
I did not roll.
Look, you
for
didn't roll a
guys.
5!
Antavos doesn't have crappy initiative.
Get rid
I
of
do
that
not know what
one.
initiative is.
When the
You know what?
closet
This is
rolls
pretty
your
well in
initiative.
character. Zen doesn't attack first.
Oh wait. So they're standing there looking at you, looking at them. They're looking at you. This one next to the wheel throws a firebolt.
Get down, red hooded man.
He is gonna throw a bolt at the robot metal thing because that will probably work well.
Which cackler?
Do I just seem like the most flammable one? They smell the alcohol fumes coming off of the.
Let's go with that.
Which cackler is throwing the firebolt?
This one.
Ah, okay.
We're only allowed one crit
There's more.
fireball
I was
per
zoomed in way
campaign.
too far.
One next to the captain's wheel. He's been dicking around with it, trying to make it turn left and right, left and right. Okay, does a 14 hit?
Pacific
Zen?
Rim?
It does not.
So he throws the he throws the firebolt, and it misses by just that much and pings over Ptolemy's head into the wood of the ship.
Oh,
I flow out of the way like water.
Hey, Zerg. Click Start Combat
Yes.
on the combat tracker. Currently, you've got it set like in the middle.
That would probably help.
Free for all, quick, everyone, move before the initiative really starts.
Because that does the turn marker thing. So
Yes. So that guy, he just tried chucking a firebolt. That didn't quite work, so against his better judgment, he's going to try getting closer for a better vantage point.
which part of the ship is on fire right now?
No, it's not on fire. Well, actually, if everyone was looking, the fire hit the wood, but then immediately dispersed. So this isn't a normal ship. That is end of his. Antavos.
Foul
do?
demons! See him whip his
And
maul
yes,
out
these are
from his
fiends.
back. He will go into. You see a grin light up on his face as he
I would like to revel.
would like to further. And he's just gonna rush up to this nearest one here, the red one. And let's smash it.
Okay.
Are you gonna enter into a rage, or are you gonna keep that?
I am in a rage.
Oh, you're already in a rage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a secret,
Okay.
Cap. He's always enraged.
Womp
Quite
womp.
upset.
Man.
Is
Terrible.
that a 12?
12
Actually
total.
hits.
All right.
Doink.
Double ones. Solid.
Level 2.
So I bonk it for 7.
So as you, what does it look like as you're smacking this thing as it's hiding inside the rowboat?
Oh, it just crashes right through the rowboat, and it doesn't hit it that hard, but you just see wood splinter everywhere as he brings this two-handed chop straight down into the, smashing into the rowboat. Come, foul fiends, meet your end upon my maul.
And this guy is like 15. Yeah, this one's 15 feet up the mast. But yeah, that hurts.
I hit the thing, that guy right in front of me.
Yes, that definitely hurts him, as his face is now caved in and uglier than normal.
That's my turn. That's all I can do.
Level 2. Level 2. Donk. Okay, that's the end of your turn. Ptolemy.
There it goes. Yeah. So he looks really badly beaten up, the guy in front of him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As with PB, as with this character, because apparently the spell just transcends every character, he is just going to toll the dead. How do I target again? Is it control click?
Double click.
No.
Double right click.
Right click. Aha. Yeah, he just looks over and with his Flavor's Illusion will actually summon like bells ringing about this creature's head. Okay. He has to make a saving throw against me.
Okay. He doesn't. Yep, he. And
A D12. Well,
we're starting strong.
We're getting all the low rolls, yeah, so they can get all the high ones.
that's
At least-
okay.
At least we're hitting this time.
Yep.
That's true.
So, what's it look like as all the bells are ringing around this guy?
I mean, pretty much exactly as you describe it.
Okay.
A bunch of bells,
just
illusory like hand bells and various like mini church bells. There's all kinds of bells are just clanging around this thing's head. And like I said, kind of flavor with the illusionary magic he has of kind of making them visually appear more for flavor than anything else. But and then yeah, I don't think he's gonna really go anywhere. He's just kind of in the way, so he's just gonna kind of take a pose and just kind of try to stay behind everyone, stay out of everyone's way. Where's the end turn? It is somewhere.
It should be the second tab. At
Second tab.
Second at the bottom of the
Here,
second tab. There should be an end turn, I believe.
I got it.
I don't see it weirdly enough.
Yeah, it's on GM side.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn. It is Bosca's turn.
Bosca, bring it.
he is going to have a very interesting reaction to this. He is going to use an ability called Fetid Cloud.
Oh.
That's good.
Um,
That sounds great.
Oh, that's nice.
Ugh.
Why you like this?
Ugh.
so the area is lightly obscured. It's 1 minute or until a strong wind it disperses, and any creature that starts its turn in this area has to save or so he's not able to do anything else, but he's put this down. So if you start your turn in the fog, you need to make that save. But however, this seems to have also affected one of his companions.
But he stays put. He doesn't run away.
He's not able to run away now.
Well, it looks like it affects 2 of the companions, but yes.
The green is 15 feet up on top. He's just
Oh.
outside the radius.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
yes, the yellow
Gotcha.
one, Bliska, is stuck. That was the end of his turn. And turns out the guy in the mast is actually next. So he is going to use 15 flying feet to get over here and up the mast, and is going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Antavos.
I love your rage icon, by the way.
Isn't it good?
Mhm.
Am I not able to? Come on. There we go.
And you can set
And-
elevation on the tokens if you right-click them. It's
Really?
right-click top left, I think, where it's 0 and it has a little arrow next to
Yeah,
it.
I see that.
So you can
Think. Maybe. Wait, what?
just a single right-click. Like I can do that.
There we go. He's actually plus 30. Oh, that is additive. Okay. New toys. There we go. Okay, come on. So, Antavos, I need you to make a wisdom check.
Okay. Okay, this affects a creature. Because I have magic resistance, I will make this at advantage.
Okay.
It won't matter anyway.
Wow.
So,
Can I take it?
hmm?
Can I describe it?
Sure. I was going to come up with a thing that he's going to laugh at.
Sure, go for it. Go for it.
So, the cackler, he's scurrying up the mast and he's laughing as he's laughing at his own stupid little joke and says, "You made him shit himself."
And you see Octopus look up and he just starts just belting out laughter. You see them all kind of fall to the ground, and he drops to one knee, and
Oops.
yep, so I am prone and incapacitated for a round.
Okay.
Was it really that funny?
Apparently.
All right, and he is content to point down and laugh at the fact that this guy is laughing at such a really bad, not even really much of a joke. Okay, next is Purple down here. He's gonna fly up here to the banister, and having seen a little bit of magic come from the small child looking thing, he's gonna throw a firebolt at him. And come on. Doink. Does a 13 hit, Ptolemy?
Yes, it does.
That is not the button I'm supposed to be. That is not a crit. I'm sorry. 1 second.
Wow.
That is
He's
not
dead.
a crit.
It's the gift.
One star gets killed people.
That is literally
Oh,
almost an
man.
insta kill, like a
God damn it.
full complete.
Hold
death.
on, hold on. I accidentally
Just
pressed
start
crit
stop killing.
because
We're only allowed one fire crit a campaign.
That
Murdered.
thing actually had a +3 on top of the 10 it rolled for that. Jeez Louise, that's a
okay. Let
high
me
as
just
fuck
do
range attack
okay.
roll.
Ah, just curious to see if it actually rolls damage. Okay, there we go. A 2 damage because I got rid of the one I accidentally rolled the damage for a crit.
Does it not?
Um,
Is that not taking the attack roll that you're giving it is not taking into account its stat, or is it just?
I got rid of the other one because I don't know how to redo a damage roll.
No, I know, but wait,
It hit with a 13 before, right?
it did, but you rolled a 10, so it showed rolled a 10, so I didn't know if I guess it didn't have the stats rolled in.
Yeah, well.
I think it's showing the d20 roll, which
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
showing the
it didn't
d20
have the
roll.
hit
It
bonus.
didn't show the actual attack roll.
yeah, that's probably just an issue with what we've got going on with the.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah, it's not showing the modifiers.
The hell of a modifier for.
Actually, no. So, yeah. Why would it have such a high? Where would it even show spell mod? Spell attack mod.
It would
Yeah.
be proficiency plus whatever its spellcasting attack is.
Huh. Considered a spellcaster level 0. Using its... Oh, there it is.
If it's a level 0, it might have a
Yeah, it has a
proficiency of 1.
it has a +3 from proficiency, and then 1 from its charisma.
There you
So, yeah, I'm gonna probably change that after getting through all this.
Yeah, I've got
that
no armor.
is-
I was just curious where that came from.
that is the end of its turn. Okay. Oh, damn. I'm gonna have to flip a coin. You hear a very quiet whisper coming from the wardrobe. Password.
Someone break out the sex offender voice.
Wait, who heard the whisper again?
Oh.
Oh.
You.
I don't know why I heard Pam and it just mogrified in my head as some other person. Guys, the wardrobe's whispering to me.
Try speaking the password in that exact voice he told us.
Red Hooded Man, what was the password? I've forgotten.
I was listening.
God.
Oh my god.
Busy taking
Oh,
pictures.
I was too busy looking at dead bodies.
Are you gonna try saying the password?
I don't know the
Actually,
password. I mean,
hold
I
on.
do. But...
Okay, here. Roll me a straight intelligence check to see if you remember.
Oh no. Brain no work
No.
good.
No.
What's a password?
So what do you say?
I don't know the password.
Word. You see the wardrobe start to vibrate slightly.
Oy vey.
Hey, Red Hooded Man, I think when we get the chance, we should get away from this wardrobe. I think that demon thing wasn't kidding when it said it ate them.
Oh my. Yeah, yes, let's.
So it is vibrating menacingly. It's giving you a chance. It is now the teal cackler's turn. He is going to rush in at Zen and then try
Not
hitting him.
again.
Gonna try hitting him with his spiked chain. Because biting him would probably not end up so well. That he's gonna hit himself apparently. No. There we go. Does a 17 hit Zen?
It does not.
Okay. So what's happening as he's trying to hit you with this? It's basically a flail.
Clearly, he did not get the memo on disjointed weapons, and it smacks himself back in the face.
Yep. That he didn't, and hits himself, and it loops around one of his horns, and then he's going. Next is the blue wretch. So, blue dretch is taking stock of the situation, and he's going to use the disengage action and try to push through everyone.
Wouldn't he also have to suffer the poison thing? If he goes through that.
That is
That's
true.
just you.
Don't you have to start your turn on the cloud?
That's what I was thinking.
I thought it was start or.
I thought of start
It
or
says
end.
any creature that starts its turn in that area.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you've had one turn to breathe it in because you stopped there.
He's so slimy. He just slithered through all of us.
Actually, you know what? I don't think he has to disengage to... Oh, yeah, he did. Never mind. Yeah, so that's his turn. He's trying to say, "See you later, suckers! It's all the shinies are mine!" And he's gonna try making a run for it. Bliska is going to have to make that save. The next calcular. Okay. That is not.
It meets, I think.
It's not the right person making the save.
That was a 10 plus whatever.
Oh,
There we go.
I'm doing the wrong one. Oh, there he goes. So, yeah, Bliska is this other calcular. He is going to hop on over here. He's gonna sneer. Hi there, pretty lady. And then he's gonna try hitting you with his spike.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. That was creepy.
No.
Oh, hit Zen. Go ahead. I'm good with that.
Try me, bitch.
There we go. He's gonna whip around, try to hit you. It's an 8 for a 13. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Damn.
So he whips this chain around and she just sees it coming out of the corner of her eye and she just ducks and it goes sailing over her head.
All right. Sounds good. Next person is Zen.
Me. Am I so the guy Oh, okay, so the one below me is up in the air. The one like to my northeast is on the ground engaged.
Yes.
All right. I would like to What's the check to like suplex someone?
Like
Athletics
grapple?
to grapple?
Yeah.
Like in one move, grab and then like judo toss him off the side of the ship.
You do realize he has wings.
Well, yes, but if it's a fast enough throw, he might hit the water before.
Why don't you know it? I was googling that too.
Like you ever like grabbed a pigeon, just like fucking yeeted it? Don't say yes.
Commence yeeting.
Okay, you know what? Forget this idea. I will quarterstaff, and do I have one?
Oh, grapple is just.
Do I
another-
have the innate thing where I can martial arts? There we go. So I can punch and then punch again. Yeah. So I will quarterstaff the guy to my top right because I'm assuming that's the one who tossed the firebolt at me and then at the kid.
The one who tossed the firebolt at the kid is up here. The one that tried smacking you with the chain is right there.
Okay. Well,
Closest.
either or. He has attacked. I will protect. Where the hell is my inventory? There we go. Do I have to target this guy? God damn it. There we go.
That definitely hits.
Um,
You're two-handing with the staff.
yes, but only if that doesn't prevent me from making a second strike using
It
martial
does.
arts.
It does not.
Oh, okay. Two-handing.
So versatile.
And normal, or I'm assuming normal, not critical.
Yes. We are not killing small children.
Bunk.
Okay.
Followed by a secondary bonk with my fist.
14, 19 hits. How would
Bug.
you like to do this?
Woo!
Little guys don't have much.
Can we say that since he attacked using the chain whip earlier, I basically he's still going through the motions. He smacked himself in the face, but I essentially like used the whip, or not the whip. I used his own whip against him. I grab it with the quarterstaff, sort of redirect it around him, like flowing water, and then it smacks him in the face. And then with one hand, I just sort of like plant him into the ground. In the follow up.
Awesome.
And steam ejects from your metal chassis.
The path of violence always leads to self-destruction, especially when using a weapon as moronic as this.
I love
And
it.
I still have movement, so I'm going to engage with this guy on the other side. Oh wait, hold on. Never mind, that's a child on the other side of him. I should probably get in the way. Can I wedge myself in between? There we go.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to. Is there any bonus to being directly beside him from a protection standpoint?
No, not with the skill set that you have.
Okay.
the
Yeah, I
only
know there's some
mechanical
paladin stuff
benefit-
for it, but I wasn't sure if there's like mechanically.
Mechanically,
sort of
it's
innate
only
thing.
flanking right now.
Okay, in that case, I will flank to the other side of him and speak the password into this wardrobe.
Okay.
Uh,
What's the password?
I have to scroll to find the password and the stage directions thereof. Probably just have to go far up in chat. Where the hell did it go? Oh, yes.
It was secretly deleted.
GM.
You must make the check to remember it.
So you see him press a few, like, not buttons, but like just adjust his head and like neck assembly a bit. When you have an empty house, think mouse.
Give me a performance check.
Oh dear.
Red Hooded Man, if you get eaten, I'll miss you.
Yay!
God, Nox can't roll bad tonight. I don't think he's rolled below a 14.
So
It's a
what's the way to go off grid again? Move a portrait off grid.
shift.
Shift or control, maybe? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
shift.
I think it's shift. It'll make it off center when you drop it.
Yeah. So with that, the wardrobe stops moving, and it whispers, and it's a little bit louder, so Avery and Pem are able to hear. It says, "Welcome, Master. Protection policy activate?"
Oh.
Question mark? That's what I meant to have.
Oh. Yes. Please see to it that my friends and myself are protected.
Okay, good to know.
And for the record, that natural 20 means through robot fuckery, the voice sounds exactly like Cole when he did the thing.
That's awesome. Yep. I love it.
Like an audio deepfake.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
God, there's so many 7s. Pem.
I will. How do I target again?
Double right click
So-
on something.
Just right click on it and.
Double right click.
All right, click.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead and try and finish off this thing in front of us.
Okay.
It's a lot of number. Guess.
Second. Oof.
Ooh.
Okay.
Broken.
Versatile.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he did not. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I've never really been certain how Toll the Dead actually works, so
Well,
just gonna say,
before that, you are 50% past his max health. So figure that into how do you want to do this?
in his mind, all he can hear is the sound of dinging and ringing, bongs and bonging. His head shakes directly in front of us before eventually he just explodes. His head bursts open in front of us.
Yeah, where Antavos' maul did a lot of the work, the bell ringing from both Ptolemy and now finally Pem causes this thing to fully lose its face as it collapses into the boat. Yeah, he's very, very dead.
As his head explodes, Antavos bursts into even more raucous laughter.
Arc. Alright, and I still have some movement.
That you do. Baska's gonna take a swipe at you.
Oh yeah.
Unless you just want
Well,
to move there.
Yeah, no, I just want to move here. I moved a little bit too far, especially when I remember, or when you reminded me that there is a attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
That is a thing. I shall remain right here, on the other side of this, getting very surrounded creature. And I'll end my turn here.
Okay. Helene.
I can see in this space, right?
Oh, it's
Mhm.
Bosca.
Is the cloud
Okay.
gone now that the guy's dead?
It has not been. It's a physical effect.
Oh, okay.
He literally crapped his
Mhm.
pants, and it's until it's blown away.
Okay, I am going to cast Bless on Yontavos, Nahum, and oh, where's my third one gonna go? Well, from this is a meta decision, but Avery is next after Nahum in the initiative order, so I'll cast it on Avery. So Avery, Yontavos, and Nahum get Bless.
Shred, you should actually have a bless effect that you can apply. If you go to the effects,
Mm-hmm.
there should be a
Oh.
button, bless. Click that. And turn it on.
Oh wow.
Now you get plus. It automatically applies it. Everybody has that
Wait, where
nice.
is that?
in effects.
What?
I'll snip a picture.
Okay. Yep.
And I'll get an attack of opportunity if I move, so I will not move. That'll end my turn, I guess.
I guess from a meta point of view, if you moved around to the other side, you could potentially make it easier for one of your friends to flank. But then again,
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, I'll just move right over here. Well, I'll move over here. Yes.
Trying to distract him a little bit.
Sure.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That's my turn.
Right. Guy up here is going to blessed. He is going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on. Let's see. He's going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Avery. And he is going to say, "Your face must be so ugly under that mask."
Oh.
Aw. Remember, you're blessed, Avery.
Oh,
So,
was it
yeah, I
Avery
think
or?
you need-
Okay, never mind.
It's Avery, yes.
Whoops.
and that means
And he had a 1d4, but
he doesn't need it.
yeah.
That'll be in your effects, Noko. You can just activate it, and it'll auto-calculate the D4 in there.
Oh,
It's actually pretty cool.
It's super cool.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Someone's on the phone.
so seeing that its insult does not seem to have had any effect, it is going to growl. Gonna try flying overhead. It's actually going to go over this away. He sees one of his bosses start to run off into the distance. He's like, I foresee a promotion. What if I get to the shinies? So he's trying to beat a quick retreat. Naum, I
Quick
need
question,
you to...
Is the aura still present?
Yes. It
So
is
even
present until dispersed.
Okay. So I guess I got to start off with a the con save. So All right.
That means you are
Yeah.
not poisoned.
I am not poisoned. So then, multiple questions. One, do these look fiendish in any capacity?
Yes.
Okay. Two,
Or in
without-
hell.
We are in hell. Okay, that helps. Step two, how are you handling the height difference? Are you going to count him as having cover? Being 30
He's
feet
just
up?
he's just up above you. If looking up right now, you would be able to see him. He's just hanging off the side. He's not hiding behind anything.
In that case, I'm going to get out of the way of the poison cloud. I'm going to pull out my revolver. And I'm going to tell the demonic entity, you want to hear a real funny joke? As he branches his pistol, he's going to use sharpshooter open fire.
Okay.
I should probably actually attack.
Punchline. Gun.
Gun!
Ooh, yeah, that
Ooh,
hits.
Wow.
I cast gun.
How do you want
Yikes.
to do this?
How far am I beyond his normal hit point? Roughly.
Exactly.
Okay. Shoot him somewhere in the upper body, and he Wilhelm screams. off his position and falls.
Yeah, you shoot him, and the bullet rips through his body. He loses his hold, and he careens down onto the force field and splatters.
Funny joke, wasn't it?
And because actually he was so far up in the air, you don't need to make a saving throw.
Well, hey, at least our friend Antros is no longer hideously laughing. And I need to hit end turn.
Avery, your turn.
Hey, it's finally my turn. Let's see. I guess I am going to run up to this guy here and reach out my gloved hand and shock and grasp him. Roll normal.
I was gonna say you have advantage for the fact that he was holding a chain, but yeah, that hits
Oh.
him either way.
Hey, I'll take
Actually,
the
no,
advantage.
no,
See if you
no,
can get an
no,
at
no.
20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's see if I get 20.
So close.
Yeah.
okay.
Guess I'll just do my damage.
So close to an unlimited power.
Yep, that zaps him for 4. He seizes up for a second as the electricity runs through his body, and he's growling now at you, Avery, but also he's growling at the pretty lady. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that is good.
Okay. So that would go to his last calculator in the turn order. Ooh, he sees the situation. He's hanging out over here, looking around, and he's actually gonna fly over to the other side of this box, and he's gonna hit it with his chain.
He didn't pass within melee range of me, did he?
Nope. He
I
was
wasn't paying
flying-
attention, sorry. Oh, okay,
He
okay.
was flying overhead.
Oh, they fly now?
They have wings. It's not well reflected on the token, but and he is going to try hitting. Come on.
You could give him a little wings or a flying token marker.
He hits the closet, and it just bounces. The chain bounces off, or the wardrobe, that is, armoire. It's one of those things. That is the end of his go. It is the blue one's turn. Seeing one of his friends get ass blasted by a really loud sound and a speeding bullet, he is going to throw a firebolt over at Naom.
Sounds good.
Oh, I fixed it. Good.
Does a 17
Nope.
hit? Oh,
That misses.
okay.
I'm gonna say the shield blocks it. 'Cause it's kind of at the edge of the AC range.
Okay, well, after that didn't work, he's deciding, yeah, like the other guy, might be a good idea to beat
Oh.
feet.
Oh,
So... Oh no, he's still in range. He ain't getting away that easy.
Yeah, they're speedy little fuckers.
No kidding.
His turn, and Yontavos, you need to make a save, I believe.
For the
Unless
poison. But the
Uh,
hideous laughter is concentration, so the guy who cast it is dead.
That's right.
Yep.
So I'm still prone, but I'm no longer affected by the laughter, but I do need to save for the cloud. So Constitution, right?
Yep.
And 14.
That hits. I mean,
isn't con.
Hmm?
Tasha's isn't a concentration.
It's not
Tasha-
Tasha,
It's not
it's
Tasha,
Cloud.
it's the fart cloud.
Oh, the cloud.
Tasha's fell because it's concentration, and the guy who cast it died.
No, Tasha's is not. The cloud is concentration. Tasha's Hideous Laughter is a turn-based.
But it's also concentration, isn't it?
Not Constitution, concentration.
No, Tasha's is not concentration.
I just pulled it up. It is.
Yeah.
Nani?
Then my thing is written wrong because my Tasha doesn't have it listed as that.
I'll take a picture and put it in the chat.
That's what I was confused about. Tasha's is. That's why Tasha's is really good.
Yeah, 100% it's concentration.
I mean, it's still good. I mean, instantly incapacitating someone and making them prone. It's pretty tight for a first level spell.
I just may need to rewrite my thing then because it doesn't come up as a. That's weird. Yeah, because mine's listed as an action. Fuck.
Well, it's
I
an
mean,
action.
cast.
Yeah, concentration is just if you get hit or yeah. Anyway, so I saved against the fart cloud.
Mm-hmm.
I will spend half of my movement to stand up. You see him kind of shrug off. He's still smirking and he's laughing. He's like, huh, huh, good one. Fiend. And I'll spend 15 movement to walk over here and smash this one in the head.
Okay.
And I should have advantage from flanking.
I think rage has ended because you weren't able to hit any. Wait.
I hit last turn. If I don't hit something
your turn.
this
Yeah,
turn.
on your turn. Yeah. Never mind. It's still up.
Okay.
I will need to, if you can at some point show me how to edit, because the spell that I imported pulled mine up as a minute duration.
It
Might be a
might-
checkbox for concentration.
Hmm?
There should
Sounds
be
like
a
it
checkbox.
imported wrong then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to fix mine because mine's coming up as a duration.
$28. Does that hit?
Oh my.
Does not hit. Yeah, it hits.
For 13.
Ouch. You have dealt it a mighty blow. However, it is on last legs and trembling in fear.
So Antavos like hauls himself back up to his feet, still smiling and chuckling, and looks at this thing as it's standing there, and just cracks it in the knee. And you see its knee just snap. But he's not dead yet.
Oh, pretty lady's got some dangerous friends.
Can we be friends?
Next one's your head, little one. It's my turn.
Ptolemy.
guy that's run right next to me, is he still? Has he been hit at all, or has he just been kind of running by everyone?
He's been trying to run away.
He's very slippery.
I'm gonna hit him with a Mind Sliver.
Okay, and he's going to save, or at least try to. Oh, ooh, no,
Nope.
boink, ooh.
6 points, and he also subtracts 1d4 from its next saving throw it makes before my next turn.
Okay. Doink.
Yep.
So what's it look like as you're forcing the sliver into his head?
Tommy just gives him the stern, like, angry child look? Like, angry, like, just don't you dare. He just stares at this thing trying to run by. And he's partly singed from the fireball, or fire thing that kind of, like, now has his hair slightly singed. He's kind of missing part of an eyebrow. And he just glares literal daggers at this thing. And says, "No, you're not going anywhere."
All right.
I'm not going to try and provoke an attack of opportunity, so he's just going to stay there and stare at it.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yep.
So those two were dead, and leaving this one over here. He is going to try and throw a firebolt at Pem.
Bring it.
Oof. 12?
12. I did not have my character sheet open. Where did he go? A 12 does not hit.
Okay, what's it look like as this firebolt fails to connect?
I'd say it's another one where it just shoots wide going over.
This one hits the wardrobe and it vibrates.
I'm sure it's
And
nothing.
yeah, this guy is again try running. This one doesn't seem to have wings. Because the GM might have forgotten that they don't have wings, that these aren't imps. Oh well.
Where are you going, buddy? Come back and take another shot at us.
Alright. So
Are you saying they're cheating? The louts.
So the closet or the rolling wardrobe is vibrating, and you see half of it shift and move, and then teeth and tentacles with teeth inside of them shift off the left side of this thing, and it's going to attempt to find something to eat that is not one of the interesting metal man's friends. Oh,
We got a pet
The
mimic!
security insurance.
Pet mimic!
Fun. God, is that thing?
That's our security.
I believe that is our new friend.
and that didn't bring up his sheet. Unfortunately, that first one misses, but that's okay, because it can try again. That
Damn
one
it.
also misses. So it's just gonna try going in for yet one more.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
wow.
It has multi-attack, and it is terrible.
No.
It just woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Woke up from
he
a
has
nap.
performance issues after being woken up. After
Happens-
after how violent the splitting apart of the demi-plane was, it's understandable to be a little bit sympathetic towards this thing.
Happens to 2 out of 7 mimics.
And it is actually going to start. Oof. Where can it move to? Ka-thunk, ka-thunk,
Ugh.
ka-thunk, ka-thunk. And it's going to start trying to head off this guy over here.
Do not worry, friend. You will get them next time.
Protection policy. And that's the end of its turn. And it is now a part of the.
A rolling closet.
Oh,
Oh, does it have wheels?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
There's one the
If
wheels.
it had wheels, it wouldn't be going ba-dunk, 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 ba-dunk.
I just wanted to believe that there was just a wardrobe here that was just speeding around. Hungry for flesh.
Deja
So
vu.
this guy stuck in this interesting mess of things is going to go after the bot because that's the thing that it was. He just saw it kill his friend. So you had to make sure.
I didn't kill him. He's only sleeping. I hope.
I think you killed him.
It was bludgeoning damage, man. This is brain damage.
You didn't specify, unfortunately.
God damn it. Let's
Yeah,
say he drowned
also-
in like an inch of water on the ground after being knocked out.
That doesn't do what I want.
My maul also does bludgeoning damage.
Mega brain
Ow.
damage.
Okay, does 14 hit?
Me?
Yes.
No.
No.
Zenyatta has silly AC.
So he's being pinned between a kid, a robot, a man brandishing a steel or a shield, and now something that just tried eating one of his companions. He's not having a good day. That's the end of his turn. Bliska is going to. He's gonna look at everyone and say, "See you in hell."
Run,
Fuck.
coward.
Fuck you! And he's going to kill himself.
Oh.
No!
He has a oh, wrong eye.
Because you're technically in
Yeah.
hell.
That's cool.
If you die in hell, do you go to super hell or do you just go to hell level 2?
No,
Oh.
you reincarnate.
A wisdom save.
Oh no, he's gonna utility kill himself.
Would you call this a magic effect?
Shit. Fuck.
Oh.
Or is this more of just a natural
I'm
thing?
gonna say it's a natural, like,
Good.
physiological thing.
Good for me. We are.
Hell yeah!
And
You
not
don't know
the
who's
single-
behind the mask. It could be another god.
Oh,
I've seen what Noko plays.
Oh no. So yeah, Bliska is now dead.
Can we say that he tries to do this and Antivos just crushes his skull? It doesn't go off.
Sure.
Just flavor, I mean.
Tavos crushes his skull. Helene, maybe you just put your hands over its eyes or something. I don't know.
Sure.
What eyes? They're gone.
Okay, that's the end of Bliska.
Oh God, you got a little bit of it on me. Come on, man.
Ugh.
You know how long it takes to get these robes cleaned?
Not a single care was given.
You are wearing the same color as the blood.
Yeah, but it stains. It stains the red, but still.
Sign of a good warrior. Blood of his enemies staining his wool clothing.
No, it's unhygienic.
It's
What?
really unhygienic.
What you doing, man?
Does this the guy beside me? Does he have wings as well?
Nope. He is short and stocky.
Is he stocky as in heavy?
Yeah.
I know what's gonna happen.
Yeet. Are you gonna throw him over the
Can
edge?
I would like to hip throw him over the edge.
Okay.
What would that roll be? Athletics?
That would be your athletics.
Wait, I got a target.
Goodness.
Oh,
Yes.
Goodness.
Oh no. He's going to try opposing you with what counts as athletics.
Knox has hot dice tonight.
it's the inner tranquility.
Home run!
Oh, so that was a 6.
Bye, Pascal.
Embrace tranquility in the ocean.
Of acid.
Hip throw.
He goes over the edge. Everyone hears a loud plop, and he went in head first. And there's a very loud hissing and bubbling and gurgling noise as his corpse is eaten by this layer of hell's equivalent of water.
Important question. Was
Yes.
there a Wilhelm scream?
Ah! I can't. Yes.
I can't do it.
Nobody can do the Wilhelm. Only he can.
So yes, he is dead.
All right.
Bye, Pascal.
Wait, does that count as a? Does that count as an unarmed strike? Because if so, I think I still have one more attack.
No, I'm gonna say that's unfortunately your action to literally manhandle.
No, I mean with martial arts. Like if that counts as I'm not sure if that counts as something that's worked into my fighting style because I can.
Would you call it an attack, basically? If you make an
Yeah.
attack, you can make that
No,
bonus
just
action
toss it in chat.
punch.
Yeah. Here.
Technically, grapples can replace an attack, but grapple and
I
throw.
was shoves that could do that.
Yeah, shove too. Shove can replace.
Yeah, big and multi-attack feature.
Shove. Actually, yeah, it's considered a special melee, at least for grapple. So, yeah, that counts as an unarmed hit.
Neat. Is this guy within striking range?
He was kind of clinging on to the box, so yeah, let's say he's actually right here.
Ooh, ooh. Wait, do I have to do the thing without moving, or can I move and then do the second attack?
Let's say the latter for simplicity.
All right. I will move slightly and then bonk. Pull up unarmed. Oh,
That missed.
Oh no!
let's say I couldn't actually see him over the edge. Oh, I was focused on the other guy, or I don't know, something.
Yeah.
As I was going to move in to hit this guy, I heard a second loud hiss coming from the first guy.
Just make sure he didn't become something powerful.
Yeah, like it resurfaced with like a boom. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Pem, what you doing, buddy?
Has this cloud dissipated yet?
No.
No, not yet.
There's been nothing to dissipate it yet. No.
Hmm. I thought it just okay.
You're not in it.
Yeah. Let's see. 60 feet. So if I were to move here, I just want to measure something. Okay. From here, I'm gonna use command on this guy.
Okay.
Let's see. And I'll tell him. Yeah, finally got somebody. I command him to approach.
Okay. So. Approach. He's gonna use all of his movement to come right up to you.
Oh, perfect.
No,
Welcome to the party.
no,
Thought you could
no.
escape, huh?
No, no. Why? No.
I'm just gonna gleefully stare at him. Happy to see he's rejoined the party.
You see the distance these two guys out here are looking between each other. It's like, oh no, not Bert.
One of them's gonna join him soon if he's not careful.
My turn has ended.
Helene.
And I also found the end turn button.
Turn button.
At the bottom of the initiative tracker. When it's your turn.
I will never press it.
I guess I'm gonna throw a guiding bolt at Orange Guy.
We must feed the mimic. Capture the body.
$15.
That meets.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so that is how much damage is that? 4d6. So let's make it good. Come on, let's go.
It's actually 40-10.
Oh, is it
No,
4d10?
46.
No, it's D6.
13.
Ooh, how do you want to do this?
Woo! Okay, so she seeing Metal Man have a little bit of trouble actually getting hold of this guy, she just shouts at him, "Don't worry, I got this!" And she grabs a hold of her pendant around her neck, and she just whispers a little prayer to herself, and as she lets go, you just see this bright, like bluish white light, like centering from her pendant on her chest, and it just looks like from her chest, this beam of light just shoots out and just blasts this guy right in the face. And he just goes tumbling through the air and over the side, and you just hear the splash as he enters the water and then sizzles away into nothing.
Yep, there was no longer a head as he toppled over into the drink.
Hyper cannon!
Why, thank you.
You're welcome. And that's my turn.
So red is GTFOing,
Come
so he's
back.
effectively out of the turn order.
How dare him? How
Far
dare
away
you.
is he really?
If he's got wings, he's
Oh.
gone. Like 120 feet or whatever it is. I don't know what their exact flighting is, but
Well,
That's
it seems
absolutely-
like they lost their wings somehow between here and there, but they're running either way.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
gonna shoot this one with a bullet.
Do you guys think mimics prefer live meals or? Oh,
Pack tactics. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't have bless on.
you turned Bless back off.
I didn't even do anything with bless though.
how long
I
does
didn't
bless
turn-
last?
It lasts for 1 minute.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see bless
Hmm.
on my thing anymore. But
No, just reapply the effect.
well, I don't see it under my effect thing now.
Unfortunately, even with Bless, that's not going to hit him.
Well, shooting wildly, I guess, is the only order of the day, and
did you just shoot at us with your eyes closed?
then I'm gonna sneak around and intercess in front of Tom Lee and end my turn.
This poor guy. Avery, what you doing?
Let's see.
Feed him, feed
Oh.
him, feed him.
How am I supposed to feed him?
I don't know.
I legit can't touch this guy. You guys are on the way.
Wait, why did I engage with him? He's gonna kill himself. He's gonna make us do. That's okay.
I literally can't do anything. I'm stuck over here. Let's see. Oh, I guess I do Toll of Dead.
Okay. Bing bong, bing bong. Nope. He has not been hit, so it's just regular damage. Zzz.
3 damage.
So, yeah, that seemed to hit him. Not very hard, but he's worse for wear.
I'm also gonna back up. Goodbye here.
Flashback. Okay. Blue is going to... He's gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on his friend back here.
I like him.
Mercy.
Oh, that's great.
I will kill him slowly, or quickly.
So, 1 second. See if I have the order of operations correctly. So he's gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. On his friend. That's... and he fails.
No.
So his friend shouts back at the other left behind cackler and says, "You died as you lived before you died, a virgin." Sad crying as this guy is now on the ground at your mercy. So, where is the knockdown? There we go. Sad crying as the spell takes effect. And he yeets himself off screen, joining the other survivor of this sordid affair. So, Yantavos, it doesn't look like there's room in the party for you over by this guy. Although at this point, I'm thinking it's just a coup de grace.
Pretty much.
How about throwing him overboard so he doesn't
You
hurt
have a
us?
friend.
Oh yeah, we could just feed him to the mimic.
Yeah, Antavos is
Yeah,
gonna.
let's feed him to the mimic.
Antavos
I
is
mean,
gonna
I
step
don't know why
forward.
that made me crack up. Like I know it's what I was planning. You just said it
What
so
is it,
bluntly, though.
So Antavos is gonna step forward and grab the. Oh, is this guy? Is there still a corpse next to me?
Yeah, all
I'd
the
like to
corpses
see-
are still there.
Yeah.
I
So
like to see the corpse.
he picks up the corpse that's next to him. Walks over to the what's it called? I don't remember. Gunwale. And yeets the corpse into the acid. The one that's hanging off the rail, he knocks that one into the acid as well. And then just looks over and pats Zen on the back. The last one is yours.
Wait,
The rolling wardrobe vibrates.
I will tap on it twice.
Here, how about I say walking?
And then I move
Wardrobe.
over to stand next to Helene and congratulate her on the murder of the other one that lost its head.
This time, smashing was warranted.
Now you see it my way.
All right. So technically would be the turn order, but do you guys want to feed the mimic, or what are we gonna do?
Feed
I think
the
we should
mimic.
Feed
Feed
Sure.
the mimic.
Feed the mimic.
Okay. Let's see here.
Also, coincidentally, out of character, this is actually the first time I've seen a mimic, so I'm really
Really?
excited. Yeah. To be fair, I've only been in like 2 D&D sessions, campaigns. It's cooler than I thought it would be.
Oh, bud, you can do it. Okay, that one.
Yay!
Mimic is just too groggy. It's napping too long.
No, there's actually all at advantage because this guy's been on his. Okay, what does this one do? That's a crit. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. So you see this wardrobe open up, and everyone has a front row seats. So I guess Pem, Zen, Naum, and Ptolemy. Looks like a normal enough wardrobe. There's nothing in it that's of a clothing variety. A couple of trinkets and curios, and if anything, looks like jewelry and maybe other articles of that sort. And then it turns to mush and orange, mushy flesh, and then pseudopods with teeth and fangs on the ends of them smack first. One bludgeons or caves in the face of the cackler, and the other one hits it on the leg. The doors of the wardrobe and the trim all become teeth. It sucks it in, and there's a loud and it spits out a chain. And then it politely begins to insurance policy
Oh,
starts to stamp its way off towards the other two that have left. You now have a runaway wardrobe, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut it short for tonight, even though I have a bit more.
Sorry about that. I was messing around with my buttons. I forgot to mute myself.
Get a Wilhelm scream in there next time.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
There it is.
That's just a sound you hear from across the bridge as the wardrobe runs.
Oh, this
Sorry about
guy's.
that.
Dead is right.
Oh man, how do you put on the dead when you don't have them in the turn order?
You can just right-click them and put the status symbol on them, dead.
Yeah, but it doesn't make the really big one.
You have to right-click the status symbol, not left-click.
Oh. There we go. He did.
Plus dead.
Okay. Chip bot.
The cycle of life for a mimic is both disgusting and beautiful.
And the thing that you need to bring back is just trumped down to God knows where in this plane of hell. Because somebody gave it a command.
Ugh.
Which works out for me. Tune in next time to find out whose ship this is, where the mimic is going, and what sort of other interesting things they'll be able to find.
This is our ship now.
Time to set forth to Spooky Island.
No.
Go Ledge Island.
All right.
So, XP? Yes? No?